and welcome to my tutorial. In our today's tutorial, I'll be teaching you to make these, which are known as dream catchers. We can make it in different types of designs, one in this type of ring, a smaller one, and today which I'm going to be teaching you is on a bigger one. So basically, when we come about the history of dream catchers, it has been made by the Red Indians, which are the Native Americans, in order to protect their owner from the bad dreams. It actually serves as preventing the nightmares to come to you. So you basically hang it on top of your bed while you're sleeping or somewhere near your room. The main purpose of catching the dreams is this web-like structured design for which it is famous. So let us come forward and see what are the materials required in preparing them. So the materials required in preparing our dream catcher are some beautiful colorful yarns, big feathers, small soft feathers, rings. We have the big size rings. You can also get it on the store, or you can cut your cardboard and make a size of this one, 20 centimeter. Small bangles for small rings, and this other small from the curtain. Some beautiful beads, different types, colorful threads, pom-poms for extra decorations, your glue gun, and other types of decorations or beads. If you have, you can also use them. So let us come forward and see the first step in preparing our dream catcher. Over here we have to make something as such. This is called, we have taken our bangle, rolled the yarn over it and covered it completely, and then made a tie knot over here. Similarly, we took the cardboard and used different types of yarn and yes, did the same structure. Let me show you the first step. You take your yarn, put it under the ring, make your knot 1 and 2. Always remember to make a double knot. After making your double knot, you can go through it inside, out, inside. You will find this type of thing, right? You can just push your yarn through it. And if you have a bigger yarn, then what you can do is from first, you can cut it smaller. First one, second one. Tightly close together, you're going to turn your yarn. As you can see over here. And bring it close. The closer and tighter you make, the better the structure of your yarn is gonna be. After doing this thing for different types of structures as this, these and these, let me show you, or even for these ones, let me show you how to make your web structure inside. As you can see over here, the first step is to prepare our web structure. To prepare the web structure, I'm using a different contrast of yarn, which is yellow. Need to tie again similarly the knot over here as previously. Make sure I told you 2 knots. First and then your second one. Different circles or different rings have different types of patterns inside for the web. That pattern all depends upon the size of your ring. After you have prepared this knot, you need to roughly measure after how many things you can make a polygon like of shape. Like for example, if you take your this bangle, it will take a pentagon shape inside because it can only have the distance to cover 5 sides. Let us see in this circle how many we can make. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So we can make an hexagon shape in this, making sure that all the yarns at every point has got an equal length everywhere. What if somewhere you found a non-equal length? You can remake it again. It's an easy task because it's the beginning step of making the web. So first what you need to do is make your hexagon shape. As you can see, this is the area. I'll take this much line for the hexagon. We put our yarn from inside as such and out of this. Now since this whole yarn cannot come out of that, the best method is to from first make the yarn in your hands. So let me show you how do you do that. You need to take this yarn, any yarn. Let me take white as an example right now. Keep twisting on your 3 fingers and circling it like that. till you have got a nice enough mass on your hand. After you have completed doing this much, this is more than enough to complete the circle inside, which is around 40 times. And then you can take it out, finger inside, just turn it this way so that you can easily get a nice hook. And then cut out the rest. Using this, you can easily make it up the knot over here. So let me show you after making the knot, how will it look like. As you can see over here, I have made my small pony out of the yarn. After you have made your 2 knots in here, as I told you before, measure 6. But in your case, it should be different depending upon what type of ring you have chosen and its internal diameter. So my 6 goes as such. From the main slip, I take a line that way. From above, I put my yarn inside and then take through this line. This is become a secured type of line, but it is a bit bigger. Let us make it little small. So I'll pull it little this side, pull the excess yarn out, and this became your first line of web. Done. Similarly, same type of angle or same type of side length we will take for the next one, which is something around this. Like if it is like this, so it is going to be like that. And from here again inside, pull it out from this line. In these cases, you need to pause my video and I'm doing it slowly so that you people can easily understand how to make it. Then compare the 2 types of sides. If they look almost the same, that means your line is gone correctly. But this one looks a bit bigger. So what I'll do is give it a looseness. After making it a bit little loose, pull it little more close. And then tight. Next one, closer, tight. That's it. Now they are perfectly onto the line. 1, 2. Similarly, take your third one. As you can see here. After you have taken the third one, from up, internal, out. As you can see over here, we have made our 6-sided hexagon shape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. The next step is to take the same yarn again and push through each side, making the same shape but internally, which is again from the top of this point. You see, you took out from there and then out of this to make your twist. Can you see that? But it shouldn't be that loose, so I'm going to pull it to make it tight. And right in between. We'll start again. Similarly, this one from the top, this is the yarn, from the top internally as such, but making sure to make the side knot over there and make sure you're pulling it tighter. Third, fourth, fifth and sixth similarly. Again from the top inside, in between here, pull it from there, bring the between side and then pull. You're gonna see suddenly a star-like structure forming. Once I have completed with the second row, let me show you how does it look like. As you can see over here, we have made our web design, and now we need to make the feathers. For this I'm taking the yarn. We're going to use one color for making two yarns. That is one which is around 15 centimeter. I have passed in my 2 bead design, and I'm going to tie this up here on this corner, because we need to give one at, less like a time clock, one at 5 o'clock, one at 7, and the between 6 o'clock, like that. I'll tie up my yarn here, and similarly I will tie up the other two and show you how does it look like. You can see over here we have prepared our feather design. I put a bead, another bead, put a feather, rolled the feather with a thread. Similarly, these 3 types of designs we have done. Finally, I would like to add some pom-poms. We could add over here also, but since I have already given a different colored type of thread here, I'll add this pom-poms here with the help of our glue gun. As you can see, I'm just putting little bit of glue there and then sticking it with the pom-pom. Similarly, we can just add some here glue and stick it with the pom-pom. The third pom-pom, which is here, we just stick that up also. So this is the nice 3 pom-poms there, perfectly in shape. Excess glue, I'm just removing it out so that I don't have it in there. This is the one. It has stuck to my table. That's fine. That's it. And then finally, you can see we have our beautiful hangy ready. So what you can do is, from this side you can put an extra piece of yarn on the top. I'll show you how. Basically I already had a yarn there, but I'll just cut that excess out because we don't need it. And then I'll just take any type of my colored yarn which I need to be its hangy. Let's say out of the so many list of threads, I'll just take this one, pass through one, and yeah, somewhere around that much, and then cut, make a knot. Again, remember, no need double knot in this case because the yarn is already double. And again, excess on the top, I'll just reduce it. This is how you have your hangy, and your finally dream catcher is ready, which you can just, again I can just remove this one and we can just put this one in there. So finally, this is your beautiful pom-pom type dream catcher. If it's not straight as such, what you can do is directly just shift its location, place accordingly, just so that you can have the mid area, and that's it. This is the way you have your beautiful DIY dream catcher, easy to make, all with the help of yarn and thread, with some skills. And let us try if we can just somewhere put it here. So 1, 2, and our 3 types of dream catchers. So finally, thanks for watching the video.